Have you ever felt like you're meant for something more, but no matter what you do, that clarity never comes? Like part of you knows there's a bigger purpose, but it's just out of reach? That's not a mindset issue. You were never meant to live a small life. Somewhere deep inside, you know that. There's a voice, quiet but persistent, telling you that you were born for something greater. But here's the truth. Most people never learn how to listen to that voice. Why? Because it speaks a different language. It doesn't shout. It whispers through your habits. It moves through your intuition. And it hides messages inside your dreams. This isn't fantasy. It's your subconscious, and it's been guiding you all along. In this video, you'll discover how your dreams, gut feelings, and automatic habits are not random. They're coded messages from your inner self, backed by neuroscience and practical tools. I'll show you how to decode these signals, reconnect with your true purpose, and finally stop living on autopilot. Stay with me till the end, because what you'll hear could shift the way you see your life, starting today. Most people think they're making conscious decisions, but research shows that 95% of your actions, beliefs, and reactions come not from logic, but from the subconscious mind. That means the job you chose, the way you react to stress, the people you attract, it's all being silently influenced by patterns you didn't even choose. And that's the invisible wall between you and the life you were meant to live. The life where you feel aligned, empowered, awake. The good news? Once you understand how the subconscious communicates, you can start to work with it instead of against it. So let me ask you, have you ever had a gut feeling you couldn't explain? A dream that stuck with you for days? Or a habit you just can't seem to break? That's not random. That's your inner self trying to speak. But how does it speak? Well, your subconscious doesn't use words. It uses symbols, emotions, and repetition. The first and most obvious place it speaks is in your dreams. Recurring symbols, strange feelings, unresolved loops, these are not nonsense. They're metaphors. If you dream of running but never arriving, your subconscious may be highlighting a pattern of effort without fulfillment. Next comes your habits. The way you start your morning, the way you avoid discomfort, even the routes you walk. These patterns say more about your identity than your words ever could. And finally, your intuition. That quiet nudge, that sudden clarity. It's your internal GPS. But to hear it clearly, you need stillness. You need space. And sometimes, you need a tool that tunes your brain into the right frequency. That's where something called the genius wave comes in. Just take a look.
Have you ever wondered if there's a simple, science-backed way to reprogram your mind? Even if your schedule is packed? Even if you've tried everything before? And even if it feels like your brain is stuck on autopilot? What if I told you there's an audio technology designed to unlock your full mental potential in just 7 minutes a day? It's called the Genius Wave. And no, it's not just another meditation or relaxing soundscape. This is a clinically tested audio experience built using real neuroscience, engineered to activate the brainwaves linked to deep focus, creative thinking, and mental clarity. Picture this: you wake up, pop in your earbuds, and press play. Within minutes, your mind shifts into a sharper, more productive state. You feel clear, you feel calm, you make decisions faster, think deeper, and stay locked in without distractions. All without caffeine, supplements, or complicated routines. That's exactly what thousands of people are already experiencing with the Genius Wave. It does not matter if you're just starting out or deep into your personal growth journey. This could be the missing piece you've been searching for. The link is in the video description. Take a look and see for yourself. But one heads up. Once you feel the results, you'll wonder why you didn't try it sooner. The Genius Wave, 7 minutes. One track, a new mind. Your new chapter starts now.
Now, let's get practical. I want to introduce you 3 clear, science-backed strategies that you can start using today to decode the messages your inner self is already sending you. These strategies aren't just theories. They're rooted in neuroscience, used in cognitive therapy. 1. The dream journaling, unlocking your night mind. When you sleep, your brain enters a state where logic takes a back seat and the subconscious mind becomes the main storyteller. According to neuroscientific studies, REM sleep activates the brain's emotional centers, allowing suppressed thoughts and unresolved conflicts to surface in symbolic form. Keep a journal beside your bed. The moment you wake up, even if it's just fragments, write what you remember. Over time, recurring patterns and metaphors will emerge. For example, Dreams of falling often signal a loss of control, while being chased might indicate avoidance in waking life. This process turns your dreams into a mirror, reflecting what your conscious mind hasn't yet accepted. 2. The body compass, guiding your decisions. The idea is simple, but transformative. Your body feels the truth before your mind can explain it. This isn't just a poetic metaphor. It's backed by neuroscience. Your body is constantly scanning your environment and your decisions, processing millions of bits of sensory and emotional data that never make it to your conscious awareness. These signals are delivered through physical sensations like tightness, warmth, heaviness, or ease. And learning to read them is like learning to read your own internal map. Putting it into action. The next time you're facing a decision, big or small, don't go straight to logic. Pause. Get still. Then, imagine yourself saying yes to one option. Feel in your body. Do your shoulders tighten? Does your chest feel heavy? That's usually your subconscious signaling resistance, fear, or misalignment. Now imagine saying yes to another option. Do you feel an opening in your chest? A sense of calm, or even excitement? That's the body's version of a green light. We call that expansive energy, and it often points to alignment with your true values, even if your mind can't explain why. Over time, using the body compass trains you to stop outsourcing your truth and start trusting your internal wisdom. 3. The pattern interrupt, rewiring the autopilot. 95% of your thoughts and actions today are the same ones you had yesterday. That's the subconscious running on autopilot. The fastest way to access it is to interrupt your habits. Try brushing your teeth with the opposite hand. Take a different route to work. These tiny shifts activate the prefrontal cortex, pulling your awareness into the present moment and creating space to rewire neural pathways. You can also use techniques like visualization with emotion, imagining the version of yourself who already lives with purpose, then anchoring that state through daily repetition. When paired with tools like the Genius Wave, which helps entrain the brain to optimal frequencies for neuroplasticity, you accelerate the shift from survival mode into intentional living. Each of these strategies brings you closer to a version of yourself that already exists, buried beneath noise, habits, and old programming. You don't need to become someone new. You just need to remember who you really are. You were meant to live on autopilot. You were meant to create, to expand, to express. You don't need to chase purpose outside of yourself. It's already there, inside you, waiting for space to rise. So give it space, give it attention, and start listening. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more tools to awaken your true self. And if you're ready to begin your own inner reawakening, type this in the comments. I was born for more. Because you were. And maybe today is the day you start living like it. See you in the next video.